All right, Joe. Welcome.
Hey, man.
Thank you for coming again, man. What a pleasure to have you. For those who don't know, Joe is the beverage director as well as the manager of Baan Tepa.
Yes, lately just had some in charge of beverage, no more manager.
Now,
I just moved to towards only like beverage.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's your thing though, man. Because if you do like managerial stuff,
Yeah.
it takes the focus away from
Yeah.
the sommelier type of job, right?
yeah. That is the thing. I mean, was too much to handle, and I couldn't focus on stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
it's a lot, man. If manager, you have to do like, cause I know I'm also a part-time manager, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's like, oh shit, the water is blocked. It's not flowing today.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Of course.
I call my wife. Hey, man, you just help me out, man. I need to cook my food today. I
Yeah.
can't be dealing with this today, you know.
Yeah.
So
course.
there's a lot of that as well, and but man, I have to go to Baan Tepa just for the food as well, but also for the table side sommelier.
Yeah, that's very cool
Service.
stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I'm very glad you invited me, and I like your setup. Yeah, like
It's-
very professional, very cool.
Yeah, it's 90% there. Actually, the last 10% is just to, tidy up the wires and
Very
all
cool.
that stuff, man. But
So you are also the director, like you are like moving things around, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Like-
trying to change the camera views, man. So now the guests, they're seeing you on the top right,
Okay.
and then if I hit this button, and then now they see me.
Okay,
I
cool.
could just not do any of these, but like at the end I have to do a lot of editing, which is
Yeah.
which I don't want to do, man. No.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to proactively change the camera views.
Very cool.
How's the wine, man? It's been open
Let's
since
try them.
since yesterday. Yesterday evening. You wanna guess which varietal this is?
It's quite dry, very nice. Well, definitely you can taste that. You opened it last night.
Yeah,
It's quite oxygenated today.
right.
Well, can be a Chardonnay.
Mhm.
Can be a Chardonnay. There's the sharpness of the Chardonnay, but then the color is quite intense.
Very intense, man.
So
Very intense.
usually you don't find any Chardonnay like this intense. This might be a blend. Might be with a lot of Pinot Noir or Meunier as well.
Yeah, man. It's very very savory.
Yeah.
So if I were to give you the answer, right?
Yeah.
This is 100% Meunier. It's from the cuvée Les Noyers something, the walnut tree.
Very nice.
The
good
one with
stuff.
the one with the black tree on the label.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good, man. I gave this to
good.
my wife and like she loved it, man. She's like, "Wow, finally you opened something good." Dude, no, cause like 2 nights ago, right? I opened
Yeah.
this bottle from Vlad
Oh.
Strohmeyer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro, you can't believe it, man. It's like so bitter, man. It's one of the cuvée. It's like 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Oh my god, bro. It's bitter like grapefruit juice.
Ooh.
Like coffee, grape.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like the phenolic bitterness. It's like I asked Otara about it.
Yeah.
He liked it, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Ooh, this is like something I look for," and why I'm like, man,
Well,
we have
actually,
very
when-
different tastes.
When you have bitterness, you need some food with it. Cannot
Right.
just drink itself. It's like
Right? I would have it
Yeah.
with like endive salad, something also that's bitter.
yeah, you need to pair with something slightly bitter as well. You can't just contrast this bitterness in wine.
Oh
you
my
need
God.
something bitter, but also not sweet, man. You don't need sugar because the sugar will make the wine more bitter.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah, man.
So bitter Finnish wines are a bit, hard to
hard
handle.
to handle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's but it's super bitter. It's not It's not even like Roussan, Massan, or Viognier. Viognier usually has a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is like, my lord. I'm like, I don't know what to pair this with.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll leave it to the professionals.
So how's everything, man? How's everything going? Your restaurant, blah blah blah, everything.
Restaurant is good, man. It's kind of dropped off from the peak season. So peak when we did really well. I think it was October, November, December, January, February. March was good, but the second half was like, oh, it's getting to Songkran, like people are not in town, man. You've seen the cars outside. Everyone and my Instagram, right? It's all about people not even going to Phuket or Samui now. People are in Paris.
Yes.
People are in New York City. People are in Los Angeles. Oh man, I'm still here. We're still here.
That's the thing. I'm not going anywhere this Songkran because I'm actually planning a bigger trip than just go to islands and everything. Man, you go to the islands in Thailand, you spend like 20K a day,
Yeah.
Like, that's no good. So I together with my girlfriend, we said, okay, let's go out of this country for good and stay like some couple of weeks abroad. So we are saving a lot.
Not for good, bro. Not for good. You said for good, not for good. Just for a couple of weeks. Any plans yet? Any do you know where yet?
I'm planning to go like Champagne to visit some producers. Then maybe starting from London, then going down to Paris, which is by train. Just
Eurostar.
Eurostar, very very fast, and then down to Italy.
Down to it, back to home, casa.
Back to the roots.
Back to the roots. Well, which part of Italy are you from?
I was born and raised in Napoli.
Ooh.
Yeah. But then together with my family we moved.
Maradona.
Maradona, an idol. Yeah. And then I lived also a bit in Tuscany and on Lake Garda.
Oh,
beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful wines, beautiful food.
I just want to go home, man. Valpolicella, right? Something, right? Valpolicella and
Lugana. Soave. You have also Prosecco, of course.
There's one red wine. It's like really light. I can't remember the name. Maybe it starts with a B or something. Also from Lake Garda. Really varietal.
Oh.
No, huh?
Bardolino.
Yes. Bardolino. Yeah.
Beautiful wines, super cheap, man. Very affordable, amazing wines. Yeah, Lake Garda is very famous for wine. We have some wines here in Thailand.
Dude, but wines. Lake Garda is like, it's almost, man, the resorts there must be super expensive though. The wines are cheap, but the resort is like James Bond kind of.
The resort in Riva del Garda, which is like the top one, like
Riva
top
del Garda.
in Europe, like
yeah.
That is top, pretty. That hurts.
That hurts, right? But man, like what gets me turned on is when I go to like these nice hotels, right?
Yeah.
You get like white Italian, pretty looking woman like serving you, asking, oh, how's your day, sir? How are you doing? Oh man, it really like gets me going, like, oh, I'm really on holiday right now. Like you get the feel, I'm on holiday.
Anyway, good champagne, huh? Thanks. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. Sweet, man. You can drink more, bro.
Yeah, easy.
I want to open Andres Shepe.
Oh, nice.
The new one, the Green Dragonfly, the Reserva.
Yeah.
They
pretty strong, huh?
Yeah, they changed the cork to the beer cork.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The crown cap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now they changed to the crown cap, man.
Shit.
Yeah, what a change, right?
Wow. Impressive. Good wines though, huh? Like natural, very expressive, amazing wines. So yeah, we love wines. Now people know we love wines. We love wines, but you should know that, very well, wines without food is nothing. So
yeah, it really, man. Next time I'll have to prepare some cheese.
Nah, that's okay. We can just talk now, like your food is quite hyped in town, huh?
Yeah, it's been really good, man. It's been a really good 1 year. We just hired a new chef, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, we just hired a new chef. His name is Frank. I don't know, you know Frank.
You mean Le Cabanon?
Yeah, Le Cabanon.
He
Frank.
was at Le Cabanon.
He was at Le Cabanon, and he went to Cocotte, Victoria by. I think Cocotte, not Victoria, but one of the Cocotte, the big one.
That group.
Yeah, that group. He was there for 5-6 months.
Okay.
And then, you know, when I asked him, hey, you want to join us? He's like, okay, man. He's a bit tired of Cocotte because it's a lot like a factory, bro.
Yeah.
They do a lot of covers, you know, they start service.
I've never been, but for what you see is like, you know, they're like in shopping malls, right? So they have like pretty standard, you know, things to cook and do.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. It's not fun, maybe, right?
It's not. No, he said it was like it was tiring also because the covers was so much, and there isn't a lot of space for creativity.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
yeah, cool. Congrats, man.
Yeah, he's great, man. He was here for he's already here for 1 week.
Okay.
He's already created some nice menus, man.
Nice. So I believe you don't stay like now like full time in the restaurant.
No, yeah, I'm kind of taking a step back off on the restaurant, so maybe I'm there half the time. Half the time.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, today he's off, so I'm in today. Today I gotta be in the restaurant today.
Nice.
So for some lucky customers, I'll be there today.
I still need to go, man, and try your flatbreads and stuff.
Same, man.
I believe every time you have a podcast, you talk about your food because, man, it's really fucking cool. You know, I really want to try. Maybe tonight you have a couple of spots.
Yeah, we do have tonight. Yeah, we do. Also, next week we have.
Oh, plenty. Yeah.
Next week is like Songkran, man. It's always
like ghosts in town.
I saw. I looked at the reservations. I'm like, you know, because it's my first year of opening the restaurant, right? We close during New Year, so we close 28, 29, 30, 31 December. And if I could turn back the time, I would stay open. And then,
that's
because
big money.
Yeah, man. I'm like, why did I take a holiday? We were doing good numbers, everything.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we closed for 4-5 days during New Year's, and then.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if I could do it again, I would close for the entire April. Just like.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Screw April, like 2 weeks. You know, but it is what it is, man.
That's okay, man.
I have to go.
Yeah,
I have to go to Baan Tepa still. Chef Tam was at the restaurant one day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
nice.
Man, I'm so honored. Like I really need to go to Baan Tepa ASAP. I need you to get the reservations for me because it's like one of the hardest place to book in town.
Well, we are very busy. Yeah. You can get reservation. That's for sure. It's not like how to say. Like fully booked for months and months. We just do like 45 days in advance.
45 days in advance. Okay.
So you just need to plan, you know. And yeah, that's the thing. We are not like faking, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's really busy, man. We are really fully booked.
How many covers do you do per day?
Right now, we are increasing the covers and do 45, but we have private room. Where we can host 15 people, up to 15 people. And then we have like a main hall, like living room, basically. It's a house, you know, Baan Tepa.
Right.
It's a house. And then we have another private room, but we just treat it as a normal room, like normal tables.
Normal tables,
yeah, but the big one, the big room has to be like, has to follow like a package. Okay.
Package. Okay. Minimum
There's a
number.
minimum numbers, minimum spend, and you get the tasting menu, blah blah blah.
Plus the wine. You get. Do you have a minimum spend on wine too?
No, not really.
You should. You should, bro. So you can like, okay, here this is a Chateau Margaux. Okay, just to.
No, you can't do that.
This bottle will get you to your minimum.
Yeah. Anyway, very very good experience, man. I'm really finally having good time. It's been only like 2 years and a half for me, you know, living in Thailand. But it's been like, man, roller coaster, you know.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Because I've arrived before COVID, you know,
Okay.
December 19.
Oh, wow, man.
So, you know, at some point I said, oops, you know, February, March, you will start like watching the news and, you know, like fucking something is happening. What is it? And then COVID, and then oh fuck.
And then Italy got fucked really hard. First wave, Italy got fucked really hard. How was your family back home and everything back in early COVID days?
Well, it's been tough for them too.
Right.
My dad got it. My mom got it. My brother didn't, but actually they got Omicron. So
Omicron. Yeah, it seems like everybody got the Omicron, man.
No, actually, I know some people they got Delta. They had to go like hospitalized. They couldn't breathe, suddenly, and then.
Man, it's they say it's not as bad as the other strains, but still, man, it's still pretty bad.
Actually,
right?
Now there are 3 strains. You have Delta, then you have the Omicron, and another version of Omicron as well.
The Omicron Pro.
Yeah, Omicron Pro.
XE, Omicron XE,
like
some weird
superhero,
shit.
like something like stronger.
Something. Oh man. Oof. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know, man.
So Italy got really smashed, But then eventually, man, you couldn't just lock people in their homes and everything, man. At some point, just they released the measures, and eventually everybody got it,
Yeah.
And I mean that's the way. This is what is happening today in Thailand. We should have done this last year.
Right.
But luckily, maybe like I don't know, maybe in Thailand the mentality is a bit more conservative and everything. So okay, right now, I mean we are quite good, no?
Yeah.
I got it too. I got COVID. So in February, so
How was it for you? How was the experience for you?
Man, just like a normal flu. Normal flu. Yeah. A bit heavier because, everything is affected.
Right.
Fever didn't last that long.
Okay.
Just like 3 days.
Okay.
Not very high. Just one very like peak temperature, like 39.
39 is...
Yeah,
quite
39
high.
is like you're freaking out. You're like
39 is like
you're like and it's like you're drunk and then you're fucking weak and then it's super bad. And then what I really experienced, which is quite annoying, is like runny nose, sore throat, coughing. What else? Like I had cramps all the time. Man.
Muscle cramps?
Man, very, very
really
bad. Yes, and it took like few weeks after COVID to heal. I had to stretch my legs too much. I don't know why.
That is the long COVID. You got the long COVID.
Yeah, I got it and it lasts 2 weeks on me. But my girlfriend, she got it because we live together, obviously.
Yeah,
like less than a week.
Less than a week. Oh, she doesn't drink as much as we do. Maybe she takes more exercise or something.
Fuck, man. So it's like, she got lucky, and then it was quite heavy on me, but just like a flu, easy. But then some people that I know, they got Delta and they got smashed really, really badly.
Yeah, to get hospitalized must be really like. I would be scared to death, bro. If it got into my lungs and like I can't breathe, the feeling must be.
I think people is freaking out because they don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I told everybody, like all the people working with me, all my team and everything. I said, guys, I got Omicron, just easy. It's not that bad. Don't freak out. It's nothing bad. It's just like a flu. Have you ever had flu? Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay. But then a girl working in my team, she got Delta, and then damn. But now she's fine because she got some treatments, whatever. But if you have no conditions, if you are healthy and everything, it's cool.
It's cool, huh? People are sketched out. I'm a little. My wife is a little sketched out. She was way more scared than right now. But I had to calm her down. I'm like, hey man, we have to.
You have a son or?
I have a daughter.
A daughter,
she's 7 months old.
Oh damn.
And there's been like toddlers who died from COVID since December.
Yeah.
So Omicron's maybe it took about 27 lives, baby.
Shit.
Like less than a year old. So we've been like
Yeah, that's why I did 80K. You know.
Yeah,
Today, like,
yeah. Thank you, man.
I got Omicron. I can't get anything right now, but I wanna make sure 100% that you know I don't affect
thank you,
anyone.
man. Thank
No
you.
worries.
I really appreciate when you took the picture for me. I was like, oh man, damn. I was like,
I know you have a family, so I really care about this stuff.
yeah, man. Thank you. It's
Pleasure.
man. This Omicron, right? There were like weddings. There were weddings. I didn't go, dude. I didn't go. I skipped like two. One of the wedding was one of my like best friends, man. I skipped and I was like, I felt terrible, man. I felt like I missed out on a lot of fun. You know how they are.
And then I saw like a lot of people like postponing like for months and months, and then eventually you find like in a month everybody is getting married, you know, like, and then you get invited by like 10 people, 15 people.
Yeah, man. I'm like I just sent them 2 bottles of champagne and like, okay,
cool,
bro. And then he was like, are you not coming? I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm coming, dude.
Yeah, of course, man.
That's why I'm sending you some champagne.
I know marriage in Thailand is a big stuff, huh?
Big deal, man.
Big deal, eh?
Big deal.
Wow.
Lots of guests and all that.
Damn, so like huge. I never seen something like that, man. Like worse than Italy, you know. We have like families of 50 people or something, but then here is huge.
Yeah,
here is bigger, no?
Bigger, yeah, bigger, man. Big. We do it big here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was quite intimate though. Mine was done in the Italian style. So
nice. Yeah.
No, but it was also during COVID. It was last year in shit. I better remember this. In March.
Is your wife listening?
I hope not. It's in March, but then we have to keep the guest list down to about 150. So it wasn't the kind of Thai wedding you are used to.
Anyway, 150 still like big number, huh?
Yeah, still we had a good party still.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it.
So, man, I have a question for you. I mean, I feel that this is extremely cool.
It's really cool, right?
Man, it's very cool. I mean, you are not doing nothing. You don't have Instagram page. You don't doing things.
No.
You should, man.
I know, man.
You should and do maybe like ask for help and do some graphics and
I'm waiting.
Just like do like, hey, tomorrow we have these. Tomorrow we have these guests. Blah blah blah. You know, like
it's
man,
cool, right?
Very cool. Yes.
I'm gonna.
Who's doing this today? Maybe no one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So it's like, and those people that are doing it, they are like celebrities or they are like someone you know in the media. I want to be like one of the average person who wants to get people on the show and just talk to them about it, about things, about life in general.
This is cool, man. I mean, just maybe like, you know, we're having a nice conversation that maybe I go to your restaurant, we cannot, you know, because you're fucking busy, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I love talking to my guests, right? Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
But when I'm really busy and they're trying to talk to me, I'm just like...
and you have the fire to manage, huh?
Yeah.
You have that beautiful spot there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And then every time I want to go, actually... I'll go tonight. You have 2 spots?
I
just
think
easy
I do.
food because I'm still...
Right.
But I will go see you.
I'll hook you up. You up right after the show, bro.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
man. Cheers to that, dude.
Cheers. Yeah, I like this stuff so much. We should do something with wine, no?
Yeah, dude.
Let me get some ideas. I'll share some ideas to you.
Some wine show, you know.
Man, look at this. Look at this fucking microphone, camera.
GoPros.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is, man. I have a friend coming on Thursday, and he likes to smoke weed, right? So I told him, just bring a joint. It's fine. Okay. Just bring a joint and just smoke here. It's fine. He said he's not much of a talker, so I thought, okay, maybe with weed, with weed, it'll be good for us. It'll be good for the show. Yeah.
Very nice. Actually, I'm gonna post something now on IG if you allow me to.
Yeah. Let me get my phone, man. I need to do it too.
Let's do it.
I need to show people like I have a guest today, man.
Yeah.
It's been like it's not that easy to get guests, you know. It's like it's been weird because I asked some of my friends and I'm like, hey man, you want to come for a podcast? And they'll be like, what podcast? It's so hard to explain myself. So hard to explain the concept as well. It's like, what are we what are we gonna talk about? I'm like, just talk. It's fine. Just there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah, this is very cool, man.
Here it is, man. Jo in the house. Yeah.
Very cool. There we go.
Get it on, man.
Yeah, this is the podcast, huh?
Yeah.
Madmijke podcast, huh?
I want to get a sign.
Let's make it fucking famous, huh?
We're gonna have a sign here, the Madmijke Experience podcast, like a nice graphic. Ooh, man.
Hey, I remember I was watching this guy, Gary V.
Gary, okay.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah.
Is he podcast as well? Or?
You should check it out. He's like huge.
Huge.
He's Gary V on IG.
Gary V, huh?
And he's an entrepreneur and everything. He started at a wine library.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
wine library? Okay.
Wine library, like something, it's like a family business. And he started podcasts and talking about wines like this, in this like setup, everything. And man, boom.
You need to do it. You need to do it.
Actually, I'm not that. When you invited me to the podcast, I said, "Fuck, I don't feel comfortable that much, because I don't know what to say, or whatever." But then you see, over a glass of wine, we can, start talking about anything.
Start chilling, right? Yeah, exactly.
And man, this is what he did, and man, thanks to that, he skyrocketed, like boom.
You have to keep it really fun though, because there's this one guy. I don't know if you know him. It's Konstantin Baum or something.
Heard of him? Yeah.
He gets a lot of views, man, on YouTube. He's explaining on the wines. He's like this bald guy. You might know him. Konstantin Baum or something. Master in wine.
Yes, master of wine.
Man,
yeah.
It's boring, man. But it's boring, bro.
You know why? Because the tone of his voice is like always. Right? Yeah. But he's very talented. He has so much knowledge.
I bet, bro. I'm sure he has a lot of knowledge. And then there's this one channel as well called the Korean guy, the Wine King.
Oh yeah,
the Korean guy with the old American man.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
Cool.
I love it, man.
Nice.
It's just so much fun. Like they keep it light, They keep it really, really fun. So that's one of my favorite
my
show.
feed on YouTube right now, you find mostly beatbox. I love that shit, man, because I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man. And when they do that, there are two people. Oh man, they are the kings.
The kings.
Wow. And then I found a guy today that he does beatbox on the flute. Wow, insane.
Dude, I wish, right? This setup, you know what this setup needs? This setup needs to be able to play something from YouTube. So me and you, we can both watch it at the same time.
Of course.
And then the people watching the show, that's the guy.
It's in my feed, so I watched him. Yeah, that's why you said Konstantin. Okay,
he is good. He's good, but he's so. I cannot listen to him for more than like 2 minutes, man. Like there's like 2 minutes of Konstantin. Yeah. He drinks the good stuff though. He bring the crystal.
Yeah, definitely, man. He's very cool. He knows so much about wines.
He does, right?
Just like 411 or something in the world. Master of wines. Yeah. So you are on top of of everything.
I was gonna ask you, man. How are the current diners, the crowd? How are they accepting natural wines right now? Is it better? Is it getting better, or are people getting more open? And because a lot of time when I see Baan Tepa, it's the big wines, the big Bordeaux houses, maybe some growers champagne, but a lot of it is still the big the Margaux, the Rothschilds, and
okay. Let me just make an intro about this. Okay, being a sommelier is not easy. Okay,
people
you can be a sommelier and dislike wines and tell people and not like looking very professional, and then there are other sommeliers that they respect all the wines in the world, whatever is 20 million bottles or 2,000 bottles.
Right.
I think being a sommelier is very hard because behind every bottle there's somebody working. You cannot just say, hey, this is not okay, or this is shit, or I don't like it. You might hurt people. You might hurt your guests, right? Your clients, because
they might like it.
Because they might like it. So why are you saying you don't like it? Why you are dissing some wineries and preferring something else? So for me, like being sommelier is like a very hard job. You need to accept a lot of things. This intro to, start talking about natural wines. Natural wines has become lately a very huge movement, right?
Right.
There is, it's basically this topic divides a lot of people.
Yeah,
right?
It really does, man. It really does. It really does.
Some people say natural wines. What is natural wine? What is natural wine, basically? It's like nothing taken away, nothing added, right?
Right.
Perfect. But then, do you serve natural wines in a fine dining? Do you want that? Do you want that funkiness affect your food or whatever? It depends. It depends. For me, being a sommelier means you have the knowledge to choose and pick the right wines for that food.
For the food, right.
I don't dislike anything. I try everything: Prosecco, Champagne, red wine, Chateau Margaux, or the Trousseau from Jura, whatever, right?
Right.
I don't dislike any. I cannot dislike anything because there is people that love Bordeaux, even though Bordeaux is not a favorite style of wine for me. But then you must know something about Bordeaux. You must be able to serve Bordeaux. Right? Yeah. So the same thing with natural wines. I think natural wines has to be in your wine list. Okay? Just to give people choice. But you cannot be extremist and say, only natural wines. No. It doesn't work.
It's tough. It's really tough, man.
It's very tough, yeah.
It's of all the restaurants I know, only Gagan has done it.
Yeah.
And also it's because their food is so experimental as well.
Yeah.
And their food itself divides opinion.
Yeah.
So the wine also divides opinion. It's very experimental. So the whole restaurant is experimental. So they could do it, right? But man, natural wine.
But it's a niche, right? Super niche, like very tiny.
I mean, I don't think there are many restaurants serving full natural wine. Wine tasting menu is tough. They do a mix. Everyone, the best restaurants, they do a mix right now. Like be it Noma or whoever. And
anyway, natural wine doesn't mean it's funky. Okay,
right.
Natural wines is just like an approach, right, to the winemaking, to the farming, to whatever.
Right.
There are natural wines and natural wines. You can decide, basically. The only thing that lately I'm facing is inconsistency. Okay, so I'm facing a lot of last year was great, this year is not great.
I know, man. That is so true, man. Even with the famous ones like Gateau Gao.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I've had like a amazing Winifred, which is a rosé for those who don't know.
Yeah.
And then I've had a Winifred which is just like clumsy, man. Like, just flat and she must be in a bad vintage or something, but super inconsistent. But the good times are really good, right?
Yeah, but you see why you prefer some wineries rather than others for consistency, man.
Yeah, man.
If we talk about champagne, okay, I love champagne. I love wines in general, but champagne is my everything, right? So, what happens with champagnes?
Almost finished.
Now, yeah, sure, man. Let's finish this. What happens with champagnes? Right now, also grower champagnes are a bit inconsistent.
Sometimes,
Yes.
but still not as much as some natural wines, right?
No, because they are not natural. But man, trust me, living in France, growing grapes in Champagne, it's not easy.
Yeah, dude.
Guys,
the weather.
What are we talking about? You know, like they are facing frost today.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
Burgundy too,
And Burgundy,
right?
the whole entire France is facing very heavy frost. Okay, tell me how you do that, how you handle that, and then talk about inconsistency. I understand, right?
Yeah, dude.
Of course. I mean, that is trying to control nature. No, cannot, man.
You can, yeah.
You can't. So at some point, it's inconsistent. I understand, but then they try to make it consistent. That's what elevates them. You know,
Right.
yeah, like big maisons, they have a certain style, right, that you consistently every year find in each bottle every
Right,
time,
right.
because they have their, maybe let's say, entry level based on this style, the style of the maison, right?
Okay.
That is always consistent. Always frost, non-frost, consistent. Okay.
Okay.
And then grower champagne have not yet the ability of doing that. You know?
I wonder why, right? Because in Champagne, you always have the practice of saving some reserve wine from the previous vintage or other vintage just to make the style consistent.
Yeah.
So I would think like a normal person would think, okay, Champagne, it should be okay, pretty much more consistent than wines from other regions where they don't have the benefit of blending the grape. That's what I want to ask.
Yeah. So basically, what you said basically is Vin de Reserve or reserve wines.
Right.
Those wines are basically like vinified and then put on the side
Right.
for a future blend. Right. These reserve wines are used in their entry level cuvées.
Okay,
So
I see.
That is their style. Okay.
Right.
Like Initial of Celos, the same thing. You find that style almost quite consistently over and over the years.
Oh, there he is. I told you. He's gonna distract you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like they put reserve wines on the side for their style. Okay, they eventually have a style. So Celos have that oxidation going through,
Right.
and then let's say another one, whatever, Dehu, okay?
Dehu, yeah.
They have their own like refreshing Sharpie style, blah blah blah. Okay, like Maison. Okay, you need to put something on the side for your blend, for your like
Right.
entry level cuvee. You know.
Yeah, for sure, man. But then the amazing ones are the single vineyard ones, right? Like recently, I just brought this Cedric Bouchard Rosé de Gin,
Yeah.
La Bolari or something.
yeah.
Whatever. It's like this Pinot Blanc.
Amazing.
Oh man, this small patch of Pinot Blanc that they have it amongst all the Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, is this like Pinot Blanc, and he vinifies this, and it's like
Amazing. Yeah.
and it's like one of the best, dude.
Of course.
Amazing wine. Like I love
Your dog
roasted
loves
gin.
champagne?
I need to get him out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his spot, man. All right, buddy.
Let's post something on IG.
Let me get more wine.
Yeah, sure.
This is the one.
There you go.
They have the crown cap here.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think they are trying to save cost or something.
Well, actually, you know that is more expensive than cork.
No, really?
Yeah,
the crown cap?
yeah. More expensive than cork.
Why? Like,
Because it's glass, and then they do this to preserve the freshness, you know?
Okay, let me get you another glass.
No, that's okay, man. No,
You got that's
of
fine?
course,
Okay,
of course,
that's
the
fine.
same one.
Okay. Yeah, it's the Reserva.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the new cuvee, brand new. Alright, let's taste this, man.
Here we have the podcast guy
Yeah.
pouring some serious wines.
Can't wait. Help yourself, okay, Joe?
Hey, thanks a lot,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
You're ready. Oh, man. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, man. Oh, man, you need another glass, bro.
Wow.
Come. Give you the nice one. This is the new glass I got. This is
Rido?
the Josephine.
Oh, Josephine, yeah.
Josephine, yeah.
Very cool.
Oh my god, man.
Wow.
You have to pour yourself a glass of this right now, man. It is quite mind blowing, the nose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we need some oxygen here.
Super reductive, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. You just asked me something about natural wines. Okay, let's discuss about this one, right?
Oh my god, this is for me as good as a natural wine gets. Like this is it. This is what you want. This is everything you want in a natural wine. Funky, but delicious as fuck.
Do you think you have a restaurant, right? Do you think everybody can handle this?
For this particular glass, yes, I think they can do it as long as you are
But the
able
nose
to
is not that intriguing, huh? The nose is still like very funky.
Very
So I think by smelling this wine, if you don't know about wine, you'll get scared.
You're like, what is this?
Yeah,
right?
man, this is not like fruit. This is more like sulfuric something, right?
Sulfuric,
just
rocks,
like super
stones.
high minerality. Yeah. Like it's like smelling wet stones, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to be advanced. You have to be very open
But you
to
see,
the wines you're
this
drinking.
glass, for example, is helping a lot my
With the
nose to
aeration.
understand. Yes. Yeah. I love natural wines. I love the way these wines are like so flexible, and you can have them as an aperitif, you can have them with very complex food, you can have them anytime basically. Yeah.
It's so good. But this bottle is also it's really expensive for restaurants. Like you already know, when we go to tastings, me and you will look like each other in the eyes and they're like, oh, this is good, Joe. And then you'll be like, but I'll never put this on my wine list. The price is super important. But for the best natural wines, the price is up.
You see, like we are facing today in Thailand something like this. Like natural wine is becoming extremely expensive.
Oh, so expensive.
So
expensive.
Why? Inconsistency. Natural wine, they don't produce 20,000 every year. They produce this year maybe 10, next year maybe 5,
right?
Maybe 35 another year. You know what I mean? Like based on, of course, based on how many hectares they own. But then you see, man,
I almost don't want to put this down, bro.
Ooh, it tastes like bell peppers. That acidity, freshness, vegetative something. Wow.
Very vegetal, man.
Yeah, very vegetal. Yeah.
Almost tomato. Bell pepper.
Yeah,
yes,
tomato water for sure.
Tomato water, right?
For sure, man. I taste tomato water. It has that savory thing from tomato.
It has the umami, man.
It's umami, man.
It's
fucking umami. This one, man.
Oh my god.
Yes. Wow.
You see?
Amazing wine. Amazing wine.
And this is from the same guy, Vlad, because before this I had Strohmeyer, and well, I'm very open about wine, right? But like, okay, I can tell you I didn't really like the wine. I don't care. It doesn't matter, because he has like 20 cuvee.
Yeah.
So if one is off, sure, I won't say, oh, this guy is shit, don't drink any of his wines, but I'll just tell you like, okay, this particular cuvee this year, be careful. you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's my reaction to it. Oh man.
Very cool, man.
One day
We're on TV, eh?
Yeah, so right now it's me. My face is getting a little red. The Asian glow.
You turn red?
Yeah, I turn red. I just 2 glass and I'm red. Yeah.
You're not red yet.
Not yet?
No, because you're drinking natural, maybe, no?
No sulfur.
No sulfur.
No hangover.
Yeah. That's a legend. No hangover. Yeah, no headache. Okay, maybe. But then you are drinking alcohol anyway, so you get drunk anyway.
That's a myth, man. You get hangover for sure the next day.
Yes, of course.
No, but I had people who come on and said, Regency, this Thai whiskey.
The brandy,
Yeah, brandy. You don't get hangover from Regency. I'm like, dude, what are you drinking? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
man, you get super wasted with Regency, man.
Yeah, because it's so smooth, man. Like for the past 1-2 years, man, more and more people are drinking Regency, like as if it's like the next big thing. Black Label, it used to be just Black Label. Now Regency is like, toe to toe, man.
I know. Well, Regency is also very good in cocktails.
It's like bourbon, I think.
It's cool. Very good one.
But I feel it's very chemical. You know it when you taste it. You almost know it. There's a lot of science.
I don't know what's behind, but then. Yeah, it's quite okay to drink actually. Yeah, I enjoy it also in cocktails, everything. It's cool.
It's not like this.
Nah.
It's not like this.
This is pure, huh?
Pure nature, man.
Fucking hell. Wow. Now it's opening like very much.
I tip my cap for this guy, man. Really is the best.
This is outstanding. This is very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I remember this wine also, like previous vintages, quite consistent.
His style is very consistent.
Yeah.
Because I've had the Salamander, which is Chardonnay, but really is made in the same style. Very reductive.
Yeah.
Very mineral. The minerality is
man. This is like tomato water now.
Yeah, no. Huh? With a bit of salt too, man. Like a bit of saltiness.
There is. Damn.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
Wow.
Now we're just talking about the wine. Like, it's so good.
It's so good, guys. You should really try this one, huh?
Yeah,
let's show the bottle.
Show the bottle. Yeah, this is the one, man. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this is the one. You see, buy it on site. Right there.
Sauvignon Blanc, certified organic, 13% ABV. Reserve. So here we are basically in Austria, in Glanz, and this guy Andreas Cheppe with this Grüne Libelle, the green dragonfly. Amazing guys. Natural wines is not about vintage, it's about style, it's about what you have in the glass. It's not really following any vintages, honestly.
Yeah, man. I've never heard anyone saying, "Oh, hey, you have to try this natural wine."
2015. No.
It was a great year.
It's still not happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, right? Nobody follows vintages when it comes to natural wine. Not yet.
Actually. It's not very natural, but yeah, Nicolas Joly,
Nicolas Joly, yeah.
The father of the biodynamic in France.
Yeah.
Just because he's French, you follow some vintages, like at some point you want like Collet de Serran from that vintage.
Okay.
Because maybe it's more expressive or maybe it's lighter or whatever, But Didier Daguenot as well, he's biodynamic. You are looking for the vintage, but with this like easy stuff, quite funky, easy drinking, blah, blah, blah.
Man, this is...
You don't really look up to the vintage, no?
I think the price of Dagger now has gone way too high, like for me to enjoy it. For average person like me, I had like the Silex, one of the Silex, and I prefer this. I don't know. It's personal. It's very personal. I just feel like I'm getting. This is the wine that I want to drink.
Oh, nice.
Any day, all day. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe the experts. There's some wines where like experts are like, hey, this is the best. This is the better wine. This is the better wine all around. But then, sometimes it's not the wine that you want to drink, right? This is the wine I want to drink. It's so good, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's even better than the champagne.
Definitely.
It's subjective. It's
definitely,
but
of course.
But like, oh man, I love drinking this. So good.
Of course, man. Dagenham is producing masterpieces. So at some point, like eventually, the price will rise based on the vintage. There are just very few like Dagenham, man. You know, yeah.
How is his son doing? His
He's very consistent.
Consistent,
and he didn't change much from the previous generation winemakers and everything. He just kept producing masterpieces. You know, the style is very consistent. The quality is very consistent. Price is quite there, but sometimes going up a bit. So I love Dagenham, man.
I have to try it again. I have to.
Hey, you know what? Actually, you can have Dagenham for 2,000 plus something,
but
you can resell. People buy it.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Go with Dagenham all the way, man. Like, go Dagenham.
Oh.
The Sauvignon Blanc, everything, Pouilly Fumé, Blanc Pouilly, Blanc Fumé de
Pouilly or something.
Wait.
With the musical notes?
Yeah, that one as well. Yeah.
That's good too?
Blanc Fumé de Pouilly, yeah.
Blanc Fumé de Pouilly.
Man, that's a masterpiece. 2000 something. Can do. Can also resell easily, trust me.
I have one dagger now in my cellar right now. I can't remember the cuvee name, but it's like a cartoon, man.
It's like a cartoon. Buisson Renard.
Buisson Renard, yes. I had the Buisson Renard. How is that? That's good?
Yeah.
Fireworks. Yes. I bought the right one, man.
Yes. And the one that I really love is called Poussin. The one with the horse.
Okay.
Wow, man.
With the horse, I have Les Jardins de Babylon, but that's sweet.
Les Jardins de Babylon.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
There are two cuvées from Les Jardins de Babylon.
Okay.
One is sweet, one is dry. Okay? And it's from Jurançon. Okay? You have okay. Now, for those who are listening, don't go Sauternes. Go Jurançon. Go Chenin Blanc from Loire. Okay? Go like something that is not Sauternes. Sauternes is way too hyped. Okay.
I know. I the first time I had Sauternes, I loved it, right?
Amazing.
Because Chateau Yquem
Easy. Of course. A masterpiece.
It's the
a
best.
Piece of art. How you wanna call it.
Yeah, but the more I drink it, the more I want to look for other styles. Even for like super sweet Riesling.
Yeah,
Berner or Slees, whatever Riesling.
Trockenberner Auslese.
Yeah, but it's very much
TBA.
very much out of fashion, you know. Very sweet wine is really with the current drinkers. I have customers who come to my restaurant and like, is this wine dry? I'm like, pretty much all the wines are dry. Like pretty much, you know. I'm not gonna slip in like a off dry Riesling on you or like, you know, whatever. Maybe you can consider Côte du Rhône sometimes quite sweet because it's quite ripe. But I would still say it's dry. Pretty much dry, yeah.
So, I really love Jurançon, man. I really love all these like sweetness in wines because you should know that all the wines are acidic. There is acidity in all the wines in the world, right? But then when you have that extra sweetness added that occurs naturally and everything, oh guys, that is a gastronomic wine.
Juranson, but it's hard to find Juranson.
Oh, I think
Is it hard?
I never seen here in Thailand. Only Dagenau.
Dagenau,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Honestly, only Dagenau.
Yeah. And it's not even the birthplace of Juranson, because Juranson is mostly from south
of Bordeaux.
South of Bordeaux, right?
Like a bit lower than
a little bit lower than Bordeaux. Not really Provence. A little bit higher.
No, we are still attached to the Bordeaux region.
Right. I see.
But then super dislocated and very underrated.
Yeah.
That is my style of wines. I like underrated wines, you know, because I find gems.
Yes, gems are the best. You must love the reaction of your customers when you pour them something like they go. The reaction is like, oh, what are you pouring? What is this? I've never seen it before. Oh, it cannot be good. And then they take one sip and it's like, wow.
Yes.
Their mind's like blown.
Yes.
Then you get some adrenaline off that. I'm sure you do.
That's for sure. I mean, if they accept what you are pouring, if they like what you are pouring, which is unconventional, not mainstream, that's you as a sommelier doing your fucking job.
Yeah,
you know, you win because you are not just pouring Chateau d'Yquem. Everybody in the world knows Chateau d'Yquem. But what
it's like saying, oh, this Ferrari is fast, man. Like it's fucking dude, this is a Ferrari, you know what I mean?
Okay, you're the best car in the world. Okay, great. And then
man.
Do you have a substitute of Ferrari? Maybe, you know.
Close.
And then let's try. You know, amazing.
Coming to the topic of sommeliers, there's not that many of you, like the great ones. You know, I can name.
Thanks a lot for that, man.
I can name it on one hand. Like there's you, there is Jay at Code. You have Morgan at Blue. You got Otara who is now at with the Standard.
Yeah, he's now launching his new project there, huh? Very cool.
I'm waiting for it. He's been a little quiet, man. I've been like, hey man, what's going on? What's going
Amazing. Yeah.
You know? And then you have, I don't know, the guys at Suring are pretty good. I don't know their names, but I'm pretty sure they're good. The two German guys.
The two. You mean at Suring?
Yeah, Suring. There's two guys.
I know Mathieu. He's pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, I'm missing out on a lot of sommeliers who I don't know,
sure.
but like, man, the really top ones, like there is not that many, man. In Bangkok, there is like really like it's.
Yeah.
You guys are like the rock star, bro. You know.
Yeah, we just make people happy, huh?
Yes.
We just like make people drunk.
Yeah, man. It's like I go to restaurants almost just to eat the food, like I said.
Yeah.
But also to see the sommelier. Like if I go to Court, I'm like, okay, man. I will call the reservationist. I'm like, hey, is Jay here today? Like it's same. If I go to Baan Tepa, I'm like, hey, is Joe working today? Or
Definitely, yeah.
If Joe is not there, then half the experience is gone.
Yeah.
It will still be as good probably, but like the experience of seeing the sommelier there, as much as I'm seeing Chef Tam there. Okay, it's Chef Tam and sommelier Joe there today.
Yeah.
That is the question to us, with Baan Tepa and with a lot of top restaurants. You want to see the star there. You want to see the person who's really making the difference.
It's not about being a star or something like that. It's about, man, this is real, pure essence of passion. Working in restaurants is not a happy job. It's not
so stressful.
It's
dude.
stressful. But then you see like drinking wines and recommending wines and pairing the wines with like superstar chefs and everything. This is like a huge achievement. Like being chosen and being able to do a wine pairing with iconic dishes is like wow.
Yeah, really, like you guys are in the top 100, number 80, would you 86?
86 right now, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are number 86.
We dropped some positions.
Okay.
But that's quite relative. I mean, we are still there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
there.
Like,
you're in the top 100.
It would be like, it's a lot of work.
Behind the scenes, right?
And 86 is not a bad position, to be honest. Like,
Dude,
you're still like,
come on, bro. We are not. A lot of restaurants will kill to be in the position that you guys are at right now. Like, I would I don't know, I would snap somebody's fingers off. Like, if they say I will be number 80, whatever, 80,
in Asia.
87, 80, 89, you know. But then you also get like a laddu, which is like a number 3, which is okay, relative as well, right?
Yeah.
Everything is relative. Nusara is in the top 10. For me, that's relative as well.
Well, nobody knows what's behind, but then they definitely they are there for a reason. I mean, they are recognized. Chef Ton is recognized.
He is very much so.
Yeah, and then their food is amazing as well. I mean, it's not just like somebody, you'll get there. No, forget it.
Right.
That's maybe a part of it, but then you must do something good, man.
Yeah, you must be doing something right.
Absolutely, yes. Right. It's not just connections, as many people say. Forget about that shit.
Man.
You must be doing something good.
Yeah, chef. I've been to Nusara there, and like, man, it's tasty, dude.
Absolutely,
it's really tasty.
I agree with that, and I never been, but then if they are there, there's a reason why.
The thing about Nusara is like they're in this part of town where it's like it's iconic. It's almost like your restaurant is like it's next to the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, okay.
Because they are next to the Grand Palace.
I see.
And spiritually, they're in the part of town where like a lot of Thais like revere. It's like, ooh, man, you go to Nusara. You go around the Grand Palace, at night. At night it's beautiful. You must have seen it before. And then you go to Nusara and like, they're in this small corner and off the Grand Palace. Amazing, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Definitely. Location is a very important factor, in a restaurant business. But also it's still quite relative. It depends, You can be far off from the city center and people need to reach your destination. You become a destination.
Yeah, Baan Tepa is a destination for me as well because it's off the beaten track. It's not in Sukhumvit.
Definitely.
It's not in Sathorn.
Yeah.
It's not in Plenchit.
Yeah.
It's in Lam Kam Hang, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Lam Kam Hang, like, I mean, it's pretty off. It's off the beaten track for sure.
Anyway, it's not far from Ekama if you think.
Okay.
But then why today is very hard to get there is because there are like men at work, like still a lot of like building constructions, BTS and then highway. That's headache. But then people still go, man. We are still very busy. We are still fully booked.
Of course.
It's a destination. That house, it's unique.
Yeah.
There is so much space. You just go there. You enjoy your time. You have dinner. And what we are working on now is like, hey, you should stay after dinner because we have something very cool. Okay.
After dinner, you're gonna send the guest to another area of the house.
Yeah, something like that. So we are working on something special. Maybe it's not coming just right in May, but it's a work in progress that there is so much potential in that house. It's not just Jo and Chef Tam with the right food, the right wine. It's also like, okay, guys, shit.
Yeah.
We stay here because we enjoy music, the lights, we enjoy everything. You'll see.
Yeah, it's a nice experience because I've dined a lot at the Michelin stars place in Europe, right?
Yeah.
And like in one meal, you are not sitting on the same table for 2-3 hours. You are going to the lounge first to start. Maybe they send you a couple of small bites.
Right.
Have a champagne. The music is relaxing. And then afterwards you go to the kitchen and then you have most of your courses there.
Yeah.
You eat, maybe you have one dessert there.
We call it interactive.
Very interactive.
You
Yes,
know,
yes,
like-
that would be the right word.
So you need to walk, you
Okay.
need to go get something, you need to do something. You don't stay at the table 3 hours, like with no blood in your legs anymore, You
Yeah.
need to walk and, be like, go around,
Right, around-
That is very cool.
And especially with the area you have at Baan Tepa,
Yeah.
you can even have a course in the garden.
Definitely,
One,
definitely.
2 course in the
Yeah.
garden. Go back to the dining room, finish your meal, and then maybe go to like a place where you have your digestive, a nice whiskey kind of like a bar, right? That's
I don't want to spoil anything, but
Okay.
spirits,
Okay.
spirits is something that we are working on very heavily. Will be more like table side than you go to a room and you find something.
You are in charge, more or less in charge of that project.
Yeah. I mean, my background is very French. I learned all I know because I'm passionate, but also in London, in the Ritz, I stayed in the Ritz for 2 years, like very French, very classic French. And that is what I'm bringing with me. It's a legacy, man.
Yeah, dude, if you're coming from the Ritz, Ritz.
Yeah, it's all about legacy. I am bringing with me a legacy that step by step I'm trying to modify on what I like and what people like. It's very unique. So this is what I'm bringing to the city today.
Dude, you brought a lot, man. Even with your previous
Yeah.
stay at Marsh Road, man. I mean, I still miss the old location and Ekamai. That was like,
Hey man, I get so many messages. Hey man, we need the vibes. Man, we need
Yeah.
you to open a wine bar. Man,
Yeah.
we need you
Right?
at Mogeo. We need you there. We need you there. I said, guys, I can't do that anymore,
Yeah.
Because if I do it, there's no return. I'm fully committed to it until I die.
Yeah,
because
man.
that is DNA.
yeah.
That's why we had fun, because I am that person that I'm not hard selling anything. Hey, you want to drink? If you don't want to drink, just stay with me, man. Let's
Yeah.
have fun anyway.
Yeah,
You drink
man.
what I'm drinking. I'm okay.
Right.
The next time you come and you buy like 3 bottles. The outcome of what you do is very important.
Yeah.
It's not just the numbers.
Right.
The outcome, the results of your actions,
Right.
drives more sales than your strategy.
Right.
You understand, man?
Yeah, I understand. Like when I get guests who message me the day after the dinner saying, "Hey, do you remember the bottle of wine that we drank last night?" Okay, so I send
and
them
if
the
you
picture.
remember, you got them.
Yeah.
They are your clients forever.
Yeah.
Because they remember, they understand you remember.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, I send them the bottle of wine and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the one we had. Oh, that was amazing."
Yeah.
Makes me happy,
Of course,
Makes me
man.
happy.
That's the job of being like, an entrepreneur and everything, man. That's what it's all about. Customer service.
Yeah.
That's fucking everything, man. It's not food, it's not wine, it's how you make people feel.
Yeah, the more I'm basically like, I'm so new to the scene, right? Like at first I don't get it. I'm like, okay, you don't like it? You don't like it. But I'm like, the more I do it, the more I
Yeah.
feel like, man, I should make you happy. You should be happy at the end of your meal. Not like if you're complaining about stuff and whatnot, like it's my job to make the wrong a right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the other day, like they said the steak was off.
Oh.
They say I say it was dry aged, right?
Oh.
And maybe the steak was too much dry aged. Maybe it was.
I see.
It's 50 days.
I see.
So not everybody like their steak aged 50 days. I don't know, whatever. I send them a new one,
Yeah.
same age steak,
Yeah.
and they said the second one was amazing. Thank you very much. And then I'm like, okay, that's
Okay. Weird.
it's really right. It's really weird, right?
Yeah.
But I just told myself, I'm like, okay, I did my job.
Yes,
I did my
yes,
job.
man.
Like I
Yes.
mean,
don't think about you lost a piece of meat.
yeah, that's
Just think you gained new clients. Okay?
exactly. At
That's
the end of the
way,
day,
man.
they came and they're like, "Thank you very much,
Yes.
chef." I'm like,
That
thank God,
is-
thank God, I I fixed the problem, you know,
that
which
is
is like
customer service. You know,
Yeah. Really is.
you are an entrepreneur, you are the owner, and you think out of the box.
right.
You resolve a complaint. You make people happy. Man,
It's
this
like
is
the
this
same.
is what restaurants and entrepreneurship is all about.
Yeah, the spirit is
Yeah,
has to be alive,
the spirit.
man.
Yes,
the spirit, man.
Yes, man. Don't just go hard and say, "Oh, sorry, man, but this is what I have." No, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, no,
That's why you are still there, man.
And,
you know?
and you know it's open kitchen, man.
Yeah. Right.
Imagine I told the, I imagine going up and like, okay, your steak is bad. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. And then I go back to my open kitchen and I look out and they're like, they're like, you're looking hard. I'm like, oh shit, man.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
You know, open kitchen is very dangerous, man.
Super
You know,
dangerous.
people see when you're struggling. People see when you are trying to fix things.
Yeah.
People read your emotions.
Yeah, and
You know.
and the kitchen is small. My
Yeah,
kitchen is
definitely,
small.
definitely.
You say something wrong, everybody in the room hears it.
You blame some of your stuff, and everybody like, oops.
Yeah, man.
That's the worst, man. Never outrage, man.
Never. Oh man, I've mellowed down a
okay,
lot.
good,
At the
good,
start, I was like, "Hey man, what are you doing? Why?"
Hey man, why
but-
the fuck?
But this is not Hell's Kitchen, you know. This is not Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. So
Yeah,
now I
definitely.
kind of keep a lid down on things. Just slow simmer.
Yeah.
You know, just bracing. Never like a hard boil. Like
No.
no, never. You have to keep the lid on, man. Really, you
Yes,
just gotta
yes.
keep it calm.
You know, like you guys in Thailand, you have a lot of, manners.
A lot.
You know how to treat people. You know how Thai people wanna be treated. But for me as a foreigner, is a work in progress, because you work in Europe, you work in America, you are short, you are very straightforward.
Very.
You have no half measures. Hey man, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck off, get fuck out. Okay.
Okay, that's the kitchen in America. That's
also,
how it is.
also Europe, okay?
Yeah,
Or
that's
if
how it
you're
is.
a bit more into caring, like about people, okay, come to the office now. And then you start crying and you start shaking. Okay, that's another way. But I'm learning today how to read Thai people. Thai
Okay.
people is very sensitive.
Ooh,
Thai people is
we-
that person you need to take care of in a way that you blame, but then you need to give the candy in the end, right? You can't just blame, because they take it so personal,
Oh,
and they don't
it's very
show
personal.
up the day after.
It's very personal. It's very personal. Like
Yes,
with Thais, it's almost like, okay, I spent 10 years abroad, right? In UK, in the
Yeah.
US, and then I come back to Thailand. It's almost like we say one thing, but we mean another.
That definitely,
It's-
yeah.
You have to really read between the lines, bro.
Yes,
You have
yes.
to see, and then you got to read between the lines. And oh my god, man, if you rip
Yes.
if you rip into one of your employees, they really feel it,
know,
man. They feel it.
definitely, man.
I like to tell them, I'm like, hey, man, this is just about work. I don't hate you. I don't have anything against you, but this is a job. All I'm saying is about the job. After work we can chill, we can do whatever, like,
And they still don't get it.
They think everything is like cutthroat, you know.
Yes.
Like this.
So, today I am at Baan Tepa, and I'm not just in one of the best restaurant in Thailand, but I'm with the best person in Thailand. Chef Tam is such an entrepreneur, huge personality, but extremely humble, extremely down to earth, extremely knowledgeable, and everything. That at some point I'm learning how to treat people from her. Like she's teaching me so fucking much. Thais are teaching me so fucking much.
Yeah.
For me, it's like next level of being a human being.
Yeah, dude. Like, especially you spend like 2 years at the Ritz, man. Like
Yeah.
you could be someone who thinks that, oh, I know everything, man. I spent 2 years at the Ritz. I'm here. I
Never,
have nothing
never.
left to prove. You know, you could. There are people like that.
You see, I started in a wine bar.
Mm-hmm.
After the Ritz, after having a consultation with, I was consultant for a 7 Michelin star chef in Italy. 7 Michelin stars in his career. You cannot get 7 Michelin stars.
7 Michelin star restaurant.
I spent 2 years in the Ritz. I lived abroad. I lived in Italy. I lived in UK. I lived in Spain, in Germany, in Holland. You know. But then, who am I today? I'm just still that passionate guy at age 13 that started making fucking ice cream. I'm still that guy. I started putting ingredients in the Carpigiani machine, and you know,
The machine, the ice cream machine,
the
right?
Italian ice cream machine. Yes, I'm still that guy that. Why we are doing this? Why you are putting like raisins and walnuts in an ice cream? Are you fucking serious? That was my questions, and I understood the power of the the pairing, like the sweet, and then the saltiness and the nuttiness. I got into the wine and the food industry starting from ice cream.
From ice cream,
Yes, man. I started from ice cream, and then my grandpa used to make wine, used to drink wine. You know, like it's in my DNA.
Yeah.
You know,
How many people can say that, man? Like,
man,
yeah.
it's amazing, man. I'm not doing this for money. Today, I'm still broke. You know, 15 years of experience, and I'm still broke.
Right.
The next level is I'm not broke anymore.
Yeah. That's the
Hopefully,
big, that's the big step, man.
Yeah.
Especially I've seen like what you do with champagne and how you try to promote it. Like that's
Yeah.
super cool, man. Like I just
I love champagne, man. That's my life. Everything.
yeah, you're
I love wine, but champagne is next level.
I don't know anyone who loves champagne more than you, bro. Maybe win at the same level.
I would say Wave.
Oh yeah, Wave.
Definitely, man.
You and Wave, man.
I think Wave is like we just had dinner last night.
Okay, where do you guys go for dinner?
We went to a Japanese place called in Tonglor, something like Zappo, whatever.
Isaac. Oh no, Sushi Juban?
Yeah.
You went to Sushi yeah. I saw it. Sushi Juban, right? Nice sushi,
Guys,
man.
he is just back from Champagne.
Yeah, he spent like 1 month in Champagne, man, in France.
That's the way to understand Champagne. Champagne is a super wine. Champagne is a wine with muscles. It has bubbles, you know?
Yeah.
He spent few weeks in Champagne. He's back with news, with updates, with what's going on in Champagne and everything. This is what people do, you know?
Yeah, he is real passionate, man. He
Yes.
just don't sell champagne. He
No,
goes to Champagne. He lives and breathes champagne. Maybe not for the entire year, but like for like a couple of weeks he's there and he's like meeting all the producers. He's drinking the
Amazing.
best wines. I follow his stories on Instagram. I'm like,
He drank maybe something like couple of millions
millions
in these 3 weeks.
yeah. I look at his stories. I'm like, whoa, man.
Yes,
and
of
there's
course.
him, and there's
And Ben.
there's one more guy called Pipap.
Kun Pap.
Oh, Kun Pap, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Kun Pap. Why do you drink so much, Kun Pap? Like all the good stuff, you know?
How can you be still alive, man?
Yeah.
Like food and wine together is like you.
Dude,
They drink pretty impressive stuff. Huh?
dude, the wines that you drink are the wines that I think I will get to drink in heaven. Like if there's even a heaven. I
Definitely.
look at his wines.
Yeah,
I'm like,
big drinkers. Huh?
I'm like, oh, Aman Roseau, Chambertin. I'm like,
Fucking hell.
ooh,
Yeah,
fucking like this is like wine royalty. Like this is like the nectars of the gods.
And they don't like this stuff, you know.
They-
But we love it. You
Yeah,
know?
this is us. This is us. Shout out to
we
Andres
don't dislike
Shepe.
anything they do.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, this is like a fraction of the price, but the enjoyment pretty much the
This
same.
is 100% fun.
I had like a customer 2 weeks ago. It's like 3 of them. They came in.
Yeah.
You know what? What did they bring?
No.
They brought 2 bottles of Petrus.
Damn.
The vintage was like 90s and 80s, whatever. But like, dude,
Some half of a million there.
They told me to open the bottle, bro.
Wow.
And then all I had was the normal corkscrew.
Oh, shit.
No, I opened halfway, and I'm like, okay. I unscrew it. I pick up my phone and I call my wife. I say, "Bring the Duran, bring the Duran corkscrew from home, and then let me know, please, ASAP right now."
Yeah.
Dude,
Of course, man.
I did it with a Duran. I'm like, thank God I have a Duran.
Yes.
Imagine if I fuck the cork up.
No, cannot, man.
I told my staffs, I'm like, don't open it. The bottle is like $250,000, so just chill. Let me do it. I was like,
fucking 250K.
My hands like shaking, bro. Even with the Duran, I'm like, oh my God, man, crazy.
Amazing wines. Durand is an amazing tool for sommeliers.
It's so good, bro.
It's amazing, bro.
It's foolproof. Once it's in, it's in. It's never
amazing.
fucks up. Never fucks
Warm
up.
plus the 2 lamel.
Yeah.
The two things.
Yeah.
Done. Amazing.
It's 5,000 baht, man.
Yeah,
and
but it's worth it,
it's
man.
so worth it. It's
the
so
whole, everything.
Super. I told my staff, I'm like, okay, man, today the Duran really proved itself. Like, it's like nothing else to prove, you know. Just crazy stuff.
I think now everybody understands that we love wine and food. You know, yeah. This is all about. You know, that's why today we're here. Huh?
Yeah. All right.
We're having good time, like so much. Man, congrats for your setup here.
Thank you.
Man, like I never expected something like this.
Yeah.
You know, like damn. You know, headphones and microphones and look at this. Yeah? Fucking hell, man.
Let me pour you some more, bro.
Okay.
And then.
And then business is calling, huh?
Yeah, you wanna wrap it up, yeah?
Easy, man. Amazing, very good stuff, man.
Oh, this wine. You know my wife, right? She was pregnant. We got the baby. So it's been about 2 years since she's drank with me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so when you have the baby, you can't drink.
Yeah.
And after the baby, you have to breastfeed, right? So you can't drink either.
Oh shit.
So it's been 2 years, and like right now, she's just starting to drink with me. I'm like, I'm so happy, bro. I've been drinking alone for like almost 2 years, brother.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes, it's quite an experience, man.
Actually, I don't understand you, but I'm trying, you know, because I still don't have a kid or whatever.
Yeah, you need to get a Thai girlfriend, bro.
I have a Thai girlfriend.
Oh, you have a Thai?
Yes, man. It's been since I've arrived in Thailand. We met on Tinder.
You need to promote her on Instagram, bro.
Man, I'm quite famous on TikTok. Yeah. Everybody fucking know me, and they stop me in the supermarket. They say, "Guys, you are TikTok, the couple on TikTok."
Really?
Yes,
You're
man.
famous on. Dude,
some 40K
I'm
people.
getting old, man. I need to be on TikTok, bro.
So I've arrived here in Thailand December 19, and I spent 3 months
on Tinder.
And I met my girlfriend on Tinder.
Okay.
And on Tinder you don't find good people, you know. It depends.
They are good people, but small.
Yeah. There's more like just I don't know. They're there for other reasons. But guys, I found my girlfriend, and she was there for the right person. And I'm glad she picked me, which is like a very weird direction, you know, if you think, because she had she was blind, a foreigner from Italy, how this guy is, maybe he's a killer or whatever, you know.
Right.
And then I still have a lot to improve, in being a better human being and everything. But then we found that we are still together today, 2 years and a half. You know,
you know, funny thing, man. I did not meet my girlfriend on Tinder, right? But it was almost the same thing as Tinder, because it was a blind date. Oh. So someone introduced her to me on Facebook.
Oh shit!
So Facebook is not that much different from Tinder, bro.
Of course, man.
Okay. I did not meet her by accident, but it was kind of like planned, you know. So I told, so she got introduced, and then we talk on we talk on Facebook for a couple months.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
and
me, man.
couple of months before she even decides to come and meet me, bro.
Wow.
I used to call her, she would never pick up, man. And then after 2 months,
And then
she's
today you have a daughter, man.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like it's not conventional. It's not conventional at all.
Man.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. This is so fucking good to hear, you know?
Yeah,
You know what
you're not
happened?
the only one, dude. It's
Man, you know what happened at some point? Like, she was like not believing me. She was not believing my words. You
Right.
know, like, oh, you are just like a hooker. You
You're
wanna
farang.
you're farang,
Farang,
whatever. And
yeah.
then, what the fuck is farang?
Well,
You know, I didn't know
yeah,
anything.
Yeah.
And then at some point, hey, you know what? I bought the ticket. I'm coming to Bangkok. One way. Man, this what happened to me.
Dude.
You know, the day before I bought the ticket, I hang out with a friend, right? A very good friend of
Okay.
mine in Italy. And then I didn't reply her. And she was like, okay, so you are this person that doesn't reply. You are here for fun and everything. I said, hey, I bought a ticket. I'm coming to Thailand one way. Oh, no, I don't believe you. Okay, I send the ticket, the screenshot.
Okay.
Oh my God, you know? And then she comes to the airport here in Bangkok.
Yeah.
She comes and pick me up.
Okay.
I spent like an hour to find her because, you know, we were on different levels and everything. And then,
That's amazing, man.
fuck, you are this guy. You are so handsome. And I said, fuck, you are so beautiful. Okay, amazing. Let's go home. Fucking 3 hours of sex,
Let's
man.
go
Like,
make some babies.
and then, oh my fucking God, man. And then she has a house. She had a Mercedes and everything.
Yeah.
But I was not that guy that was looking for something like that.
Yeah.
But then, you know, super humble from Pichit. She's from Pichit.
Pichit?
You know?
Pichit, like the...
Chalawan, the city, right?
Okay.
Very humble. Very, like, no money. And then...
Dude, but how do you guys meet on Tinder? Like, her range must be like worldwide. Are you looking for people? Your range is worldwide? Oh, Thailand? You moved to Thailand? Premium?
I bought premium. I went fucking deep into Tinder. I need
You
to
went to
find
pitch it?
the best Asian I can.
You went to pitch it?
No. I went to Bangkok and she's still in Bangkok now. I mean, we are in Bangkok.
Oh my God.
I bought Tinder Gold.
oh my
That
God.
was
I
I went to Singapore, Hong Kong. I traveled the world with Tinder, guys. You know,
I love it. I love your stories, bro. Because before I met my girlfriend, I was on Tinder as well. And
Yeah,
like Tinder
definitely.
was so much fun, dude.
Man,
it was
I
so much
spent-
fun.
8 years in Tinder.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And then...
And I didn't just find hookups.
Yeah.
I was also finding like good friends.
Right.
But not only girls. You know, at some point I say I'm female and then I want to find guys.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And then I found so many gay people in London that today they are my best friends.
Wow.
And
I've
they
never thought-
accepted the fact that Joe is looking for friendships. And man, let's go to Soho, right? In London.
Right,
let's go
right.
have fun and everything. Okay, people like a bit touchy, blah, 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 and everything. But then, man, they are my best friends today.
I've never thought about it like that.
I've done
right?
it.
Because I want to do it. Like, cause when I went to stay in Tokyo, I went to stay in Tokyo for a month. I'm not looking for a hookup, bro. I just want some like companionship, right?
You just need to state that you are not gay, and then they need to accept it. Man, I have best friends in London today. They are gay. They like men, and they still think that I am the person that the best person they ever met in their lives.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you know, like the other way around.
Man, the thing with Tinder, man, like it's so flexible, right? Because sometimes you're not just looking for hookups.
Never. I mean, if it happens, okay, fine.
Yeah, right.
Maybe you need it at some point, whatever. But then,
Yeah.
I was there like swiping, but then you don't just pick because somebody is handsome or somebody is beautiful. Just like maybe they have a good story.
Yeah.
Man, I met a friend that today is living in London. He is something like he works for American Express.
Okay.
That was my first credit card because he told me, man, you should do it. You know, I met this guy and then he told me like, hey, you should do it. Man, you know, like connections.
Yeah.
I was looking for connections.
Yeah, connections so important, man.
Yes, man.
When you're in like a new city, in a town, you don't know anybody.
Yes.
I mean, the only tools you have is maybe, okay, Tinder, yes, but go to a bar and then maybe, you know, make friends. Someone else is sitting at a bar, they're on their own, they're having a drink. You know, make a connection.
Amazing,
so important, man.
Hey, try to imagine there is like a Tinder for business, right?
Yeah.
I think I've heard this in a podcast as well. Try to imagine there is a Tinder for business and you hook up with people, you just meet people and then you brainstorm ideas and you find investors and everything. Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be super sick, yeah.
That's sick.
I'm sure there is something like that.
We should invest in this and start a new business.
Yeah, for sure, man. Sounds interesting to me. Good enough to me. As long as like this is like Tinder, okay, man. I'm in, man. I'm in. Dude, the guy who created Tinder is like a genius. Like, my God, it's a genius.
It's what, a guy or a girl?
I think it's gotta be a guy. It's gotta be a guy.
I hope.
It's gotta be a guy. If it's a girl, I'm like, dude, you are like, you're something. You know, you must be something.
Wow.
It's gotta be like one horny guy.
Oh, definitely.
Who has the money and the balls and the knowledge, and then everything just came together and like Tinder. This is Tinder.
Nice. Hey, really?
All right,
man. Amazing. Tinder is like now so much money, man. Like fuck,
dude.
They're billionaires, man.
Premium is not Tinder Go is not cheap. It's like $10 per week or $10 per month or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Not cheap, bro. And then you get unlimited swipes, and I remember that, bro.
The fucking swipes at some point ruined my life, man, because I was very addicted. You know, like keep swiping.
It's a drug, man. It's a drug.
And then I like this girl, I don't like this girl. I like this guy, I don't like this guy. And then oh shit, man, that was insane.
It's a drug, man.
It's
a drug, man. So,
I was super addicted.
All right.
Amazing, man.
We're good, bro. I think we had a pretty good session, man.
Man, I'm replying my girlfriend. She said you disappeared. She was doing this before we ever met. You see, she keeps on doing this. You know, she never changes.
Yeah, dude.
She's amazing because of this. You know, she cares so much.
Yeah, she's authentic, man. She must be authentic.
Yeah, she is.
As a human being, you have to be authentic.
Oh, you see her now. I'm going to have your flatbread now.
All right, brother. Let me. Thanks for coming, bro. I'm gonna hit the stop recording before it gets too long.
Thanks a lot, man.
Cheers, brother.
You are on the right path.
Yeah,
you know, to become fucking huge, because I will make you huge as well.
Yeah, dude. We'll both promote this. All right. Thanks, guys.
Amazing. See you guys.
All right. Bye.